Hey, how's everybody doing? Hey, today's video is just my opinion, okay? It's just my opinion, all right? And I named this the United States versus TikTok, okay? Because, back before COVID came out, everybody was working and, the job has been stressing people out. And the jobs back then were not job friendly like they used to be back in the 80s, in the 90s, where they cared more about family. And when it got into 2000s, it just seemed like family value didn't mean much. So our jobs, you get sick, and they know you sick, but they want you to go get a doctor's excuse anyway. Or your child is sick, and you got to go pick them up. And they threaten you if you leave the job, you can go pick somebody else up, or they threaten to suspend you. Stuff like that. And people are trying to hold on to their jobs because money's tight, bills and stuff like that. And then when COVID came along, man, everybody's finances just dropped. It just dropped. And everybody was struggling to make it because they took money away from us. And COVID just took it. And so a lot of these companies didn't come back. Some did, and some didn't. And the ones that did come back, not all of them, but some of them went back, get to go back with less pay. So during that time off with COVID, people just started experimenting. How can I make some extra money? They getting online, trying to do this, trying to do that. TikTok came along. It was an outlet for you to express how you felt about anything that was going on in your mind. And it also showed you how you can make money off this line. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, they was helping people realize that, hey, we got a voice, we got opinions, and these are ways we can create an income. And so people got into TikTok, YouTube, and man, they dug their feet in there and their hands in there, and they just started making money. And people that have hacks for headaches or colds or pain and stuff, you can get the information from TikTok. Stuff that was happening with our government that we would normally wouldn't hear, we would hear it through TikTok. And that was so cool about TikTok. And now TikTok has just created millionaires, created thousandaires. I mean, people are creating incomes. Some people are, they got a job, but they got a side hustle, through TikTok Shop. People are able to bring in an extra $500 to $2,000 a month. Extra money. And doing things live and just being on TikTok, expressing how you feel, telling people how you feel, telling the world what's going on. TikTok is very informative. And that was so exciting about TikTok. Now, then the government steps in and TikTok is giving away secrets and they're doing this and doing that, and it's not good for us Americans. And so with that being said, legislation, Senate, all of them getting together, taking votes if we should keep TikTok or throw it out. And so painful about that. It's like everybody that was in there, oh, we got to throw TikTok out. Got to throw TikTok out. And see, that is one of my arguments about the United States, is that United States, they tax us, right? They tax us like crazy. And then we don't have a say-so about the money that they take from us. They take our money and turn around and give it to other countries. Take our money to allow people to come into our country, put them up in hotels, give them food stamp cards and with a lot of money on it. Then Americans that are here, they don't get no money. They don't get no food stamps. And if they do get food stamps, it's not like what they were getting. These people were getting hotels and food and has not put one single dime into taxes. Not one single dime. You see, that's the government taking control again over our money, because it's just like we don't have a say so. They're like, give us your money so we can go take your money and do what we want to do with your money. And so now with TikTok just growing like crazy, and it's helping people out so in many different ways. Not only with money, it's helping people out who's having problems with anxiety, who's having relationship problems, who wants to go work out, don't know how to do the right way to work out. It's creating families and friends within TikTok. It's bringing more and more people together. And that's what we need, is to have togetherness within the United States, because a lot of people in the United States, they're getting fed up because of the things that our government is doing. Taxing us like crazy. Doing things what they want to do. In my opinion, when we pay taxes and they turn around and give it to other countries, Ukraine, billions of dollars. All these other countries, billions and millions of dollars. To me, that's treason. You're supporting another countries rather than supporting your own country. We got people that are homeless. We got military vets that are homeless. And all the people that we have in the United States, how come we're not helping them at first? We got people out here who are struggling. But they're like, well, we give you this much and give you this much. Oh, you got this. You got 2 cars. We got to take some of that food stamps away and some of the benefits away. Oh, you make this much money. Well, you can't qualify for food stamps. But people coming to our country, don't have a job, they ain't paid a dime. You know what? We're going to put you up in a 4 or 5-star hotel. All right? And we're going to give you money on this food stamp card to keep you and your family going. Thank you so much. Wow. But we don't get that for our own people. And you see, then they wonder why a lot of Americans are just fed up with the United States, why a lot of Americans are really thinking about leaving the United States. Because if you see all the benefits that these other countries offer their people compared to what the government does our people, oh my goodness. It's like you buy a house in another country, you buy that house, you buy the land, you own the house and you own the land. Here in the United States, nope. I'm doing a video about that. You really need to check that out. It's going to blow your mind. But as far as what I was saying, those are the things why United States Americans are getting so fed up with our government. Because they care more about their self. They're the only ones that allow their self to have raises every year. Every year. And we barely get by. Some states are the minimum wage is like $7.50, $8 an hour. And some of the Congress people are like, yeah, that's what they belong. They don't deserve to get more than that. And we sit back and you go, what? Why does America do this to their own people? So now you start finding out answers to our questions through TikTok. TikTok keeps us informed of the government stuff that's happening. Keeps us informed of all the good and bad that's going on in the political the offices. What's going on with jobs? What's going on with family, children? TikTok was offering all that, keeping us informed and telling me and you how can we create an income. Well, we're going to help you create an income. TikTok shop. We're going to be selling products and giving you guys commission from it. And some of these people just took off, you know? And now they want to take all this away. You know, it's just a way of us relating to each other without stressing, you know? But it's kind of like, okay, the government, to me, the government's like, hey, they're getting too comfortable. They're finding out way too much information. Let's shut this mess down. They just knowing too much. We got to shut it down. And so people are upset because you're taking away the help that people were getting from anxiety. The little medical hacks that we were getting from herbs that we didn't understand. We had people that understand herbs and how to use them and what the herbs to put together to get the results that's going to help you, you know, with pimples, heart disease, high blood pressure. We get information about all of that. And TikTok is just all around helping everybody be somebody that they wasn't. Like they said, they created some millionaires in here. They created some people that's making now who was making $12, $15 an hour. Now they're making $12,000 to $15,000 a month. TikTok is taking that away. People who are struggling, literally struggling, they got on here to make some income. Because I know a couple people whose disability just was not enough. They had to get on TikTok shop, get on YouTube, create an income. They created enough income where they was able to get off a disability.